30. And whereas British vessels arriving from foreign parts at several of the outports of this kingdom, fully or in part laden abroad with goods that are pretended to be destined to some foreign plantation, do frequently take on board some small parcels of goods in this kingdom which are entered outwards for some British colony or plantation, and a cocket and clearance thereupon granted for such goods, under cover of which the whole cargoes of such vessels are clandestinely landed in the British American dominions, contrary to several acts of Parliament now in force, to the great prejudice of the trade and revenue of the kingdom, for remedy whereof, be it further enacted by the authority aforesaid, that from and after the 1st day of May, 1764, no ship or vessel shall, upon any pretense whatsoever, be cleared outwards from any port of this kingdom, for any land, island, plantation, colony, territory, or place, to His Majesty belonging, or which shall hereafter belong unto or be in the possession or under the dominion of His Majesty, His heirs, or successors, in America, unless the whole and entire cargo of such ship or vessel shall be bona fide, and without fraud, laden and shipped in this kingdom. And any officer of His Majesty's Customs is hereby empowered to stop any British ship or vessel arriving from any part of Europe, which shall be discovered within 2 leagues of the shore of any of the said British colonies or plantations in America, and to seize and take from thence, as forfeited, any goods, except as hereinafter mentioned, for which the master or other person taking the charge of such ship or vessel shall not produce a cocket or clearance from the collector or proper officer of His Majesty's Customs, certifying that the said goods were laden on board the said ship or vessel in some port of Great Britain. 31. Provided always, that this act shall not extend, nor be construed to extend, to forfeit, for want of such cocket or clearance, any salt laden in Europe for the fisheries in New England, Newfoundland, Pennsylvania, New York, and Nova Scotia, or any other place to which salt is or shall be allowed by law to be carried, wines laden in the Madeiras, of the growth thereof, and wines of the growth of the Western Islands, or Azores, and laden there, nor any horses, victuals, or linen cloth, of and from Ireland, which may be laden on board such ships or vessels. 32. And it is hereby further enacted, that if any person or persons shall counterfeit, raise, alter, or falsify, any affidavit, certificate, sufferance, cocket, or clearance, required or directed by this act, or shall knowingly or willingly make use of any affidavit, certificate, sufferance, cocket, or clearance, so counterfeited, raised, altered, or falsified, such person or persons shall knowingly or willingly, or every such offense, forfeit the sum of £500, and such affidavit, certificate, sufferance, cocket, or clearance, shall be invalid and of no effect.